Let's talk about nuclear power. Today, we're diving into a hot topic: how big tech companies are turning to nuclear power to fuel their AI ambitions. It's a bit mind-blowing when you think about it, right? So here's the deal. Companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft are betting big, we're talking billions of dollars, on nuclear power to meet their growing energy needs for AI. Why? Well, it turns out that running all these fancy AI models is incredibly power-hungry. We're looking at a potential 40% increase in electricity demand over the next decade just from AI alone. That's huge. Now, you might be wondering, is this really necessary? Well, some experts are warning that prioritizing AI over climate change could be pretty catastrophic. By 2027, global AI and data centers could be gobbling up as much electricity as a small country like the Netherlands or Sweden. That's a lot of power, folks. But here's where it gets interesting. These tech giants aren't just talking about traditional nuclear power. They're looking into advanced nuclear energy as part of their efforts to go carbon neutral. And it's not just tech companies. Big financial players are getting in on the action too, seeing the potential in this nuclear revival. Now let's put this in perspective. Remember how Bitcoin mining was criticized for its massive energy consumption? Well, AI is playing in the same league. We're talking about energy needs so massive that our current power grids just aren't ready for it. It's like trying to charge a spaceship with an AA battery. It's just not going to cut it. But here's the million-dollar question. Is nuclear power really the answer? Some argue that AI could help solve climate change, but if it's sucking up all the electricity itself, we're kind of back to square one, aren't we? There's also this cool concept gaining traction called digital sobriety. It's all about thinking twice before we slap AI onto everything. Do we really need to chat with a bot for every little thing, or could a simple Google search do the trick? It's about being mindful of our digital energy consumption. Now, this isn't just about the tech giants. Smaller companies wanting to use AI in their processes are caught in a tricky spot. They've got their own climate commitments to worry about, but how can they track their AI-related energy use if the big providers aren't transparent about it? And let's not forget the global angle. Most of these companies building their own reactors are American. What does this mean for the rest of the world? Could we see countries that moved away from nuclear power, like Germany, making a U-turn because of AI? The hope is that this doesn't set a precedent for just firing up old nuclear plants. Ideally, it should push us towards more renewable energy sources. But here's the catch. Renewables like solar and wind can be tricky for powering massive data centers. The sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow, but those AI queries keep on coming. So, what do you think? Is nuclear power the right move for fueling our AI future? Or should we be looking at other options? It's definitely a complex issue with no easy answers, but it's one we need to keep talking about. The global race for AI-powered energy is creating unprecedented challenges for electrical infrastructure. Small modular reactors, SMRs, are emerging as a potential game changer, offering more flexible and potentially safer nuclear energy solutions. These compact reactors could be strategically placed near major data centers, providing dedicated power sources for energy-intensive AI operations. Unlike traditional massive nuclear plants, SMRs can be manufactured in factories and transported to sites, reducing construction complexity and potentially lowering overall costs. Digital infrastructure's environmental footprint is becoming increasingly complex. While AI promises transformative solutions for climate modeling and energy efficiency, its own energy consumption threatens to undermine those potential benefits. One ChatGPT query consumes electricity equivalent to powering a light bulb for 20 minutes, and with billions of queries processed daily, the cumulative impact is staggering. This paradox highlights the urgent need for digital sobriety, a conscious approach to deploying AI technologies that prioritizes efficiency and necessity over unbridled expansion. The geopolitical implications of AI-driven nuclear energy are profound. Countries with advanced nuclear capabilities and permissive regulatory environments, like the United States, are positioning themselves at the forefront of this technological frontier. This could create significant competitive advantages in the global AI landscape, potentially reshaping international technological hierarchies. Smaller nations might find themselves at a disadvantage if they cannot rapidly adapt their energy infrastructure to support large-scale AI development. Transparency and accountability are becoming critical considerations in this emerging ecosystem. Companies leveraging AI will increasingly be expected to disclose their energy consumption, carbon footprint, and sustainability strategies. Consumers and investors are demanding more information about the environmental costs of digital technologies, pushing organizations to develop more responsible AI deployment strategies. This trend could drive innovation in energy-efficient computing and encourage more sustainable technological development. The intersection of AI, nuclear energy, and climate change represents a complex technological and ethical challenge. While nuclear power offers a potentially stable and low-carbon energy source, it comes with its own set of risks and environmental considerations. The tech industry's pivot towards nuclear energy is not just about meeting computational demands, but also about positioning themselves as responsible innovators capable of addressing global energy challenges. As AI continues to evolve, the energy solutions supporting it will be crucial in determining its long-term sustainability and societal impact. That's all for today's Tech Talk. Remember to subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things tech and AI. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.